I've never lost anybody that I care about. It's my best friend.
Certainly an emotional time. Best friend and co-star Bam Margera opens up and breaks down after the death of Ryan Dunn. It's good to have you with us tonight. I'm Thomas Drayton. The daredevil and MTV star who was killed in a crash in Chester County, certainly fresh in the minds of family and friends. The coroner's report is out and says Dunn and his passenger Zachary Hartwell died from the impact and resulting fire of the crash in West Goshen Township early yesterday morning. Police have done an accident reconstruction and say Dunn's Porsche might have been traveling as fast as 130 miles per hour. 130 when it jumped a guardrail, flew into a ravine, and burst into flames. Toxicology results won't be back for 4 to 6 weeks. Now, Dunn posted this picture on Twitter hours before his death. And now movie critic Roger Ebert is apologizing for what he said about it. Ebert tweeted, quote, "Friends don't let jackasses drink and drive." As you can imagine, it certainly upset Dunn's family and his friends, including Bam Margera. Ebert said in his Chicago Sun-Times blog today that his tweet wasn't intended as cruel, but he added that while it was probably too quick to tweet, he stood by his message. Our Chris O'Connell spoke with Margera tonight. I know the two were very close, Chris.
They sure were. Fellow Jackass star Bam Margera was actually in Arizona, Thomas, when he got the call. He said shook his world, informing him that his best friend he considers his brother was killed in a fiery crash about a mile here from Westchester in West Goshen Township. Well, tonight, Margera went back to that crash site for the very first time. It was a very emotional time for him. Right afterwards, he spoke only to us about his friend.
I've never lost anybody that I care about. It's my best friend. I was in Arizona when I heard, and I just remember I was with friends having the best time ever, and at 12:30 I just started punching out the windows of the rental van and ripping out the speakers, and I don't even know why. I wasn't mad at anything or anybody, and if it's 12:30 there, that means that it was exactly when he crashed. He was the happiest person ever. The smartest guy. He had so much talent. And he had so many things going for him. It's just not right. It's not right.
How do you get through this? A lot of people have been worried about you.
I can't. Do you know how horrible it is being on an airplane for 6 hours, not being with everybody? You're just stuck on an airplane.
No one had any idea, probably.
It was the worst phone call I've ever got in my life, waking up to that.
Margera clearly overwhelmed in that interview. He says everyone in the world knew Dunn as that guy with the crazy antics and stunts in the Jackass movie. Margera says he knew Dunn like no one else in the world, like his brother. He says he will never recover from a loss like this, Thomas.
Certainly understand his pain. You think about your own friends, the ones that you love, and about losing them. I'm curious, are fans still coming out to the crash site, Chris?
Yeah, perhaps even more today than yesterday. Fans are flocking there, putting down flowers. But one thing we saw in particular was this. People coming to the crash site, fans and non-fans, trying to gather, steal anything they could get their hands on, from broken headlights to parts of the engine block. Some people actually told me they're going to put some of this stuff on eBay and sell it. T-shirts and lighters and all kinds of things have already made their way on eBay. But at the crash site, you should have seen these people pilfering away whatever they could. I talked to a police officer. They said that is illegal. That is still an investigation scene. And these people should not be doing this, but they were taking away everything they could get their hands on. And frankly, I think it's a disgrace, Thomas.
It really is. It's downright low. I mean, come on, people. Our Chris O'Connell reporting tonight. It's just sad. Chris, thank you.
So what's kind of going through your mind? I mean, this has got to be obviously a shock to you guys. I mean, it must seem like surreal, unreal, and wholly love.
It's been a couple hours and we still don't know whether to believe it, but I guess we have to believe it. And like Abe was saying, Bam has just found out a half an hour ago and he's still screaming and jumping up and down. So I guess I hope he calms down shortly.
What's kind of going through your mind? Now, this is a guy you knew.
Yeah.
Friends with your son. You watched him grow up with the high school with the oldest son.
And Bam, yeah, they started these videos back in high school, and it branched off to the Jackass stuff. So they've been friends for, it seems like a lifetime, but like we said, it was only like 10th grade they met. But,
BKY videos.
Yeah. But you know, I'm definitely really sad about it, and he always said we were like his parents, away from his parents. So that kind of shakes you up a little extra because he loved us that much and we loved him that much.
Good kid?
The best.
Anything else you care to say? Or?
No, but the guy that's rumored to have died with him is an ex-Marine and a very nice guy also, and I heard he just got married, so we feel very sorry for his family as well.
And for Angie.
And Angie is Ryan Dunn's fiance, but like I said, the ex-Marine guy is very hard for his family too. So
this is Zach. You said you didn't know Zach well.
Oh, I knew Zach better, well better than Abe did, but you know, I met a lot of Marines and they always impressed me. So he's a very impressive ex-Marine. So I just feel sorry for his family as well.
I'm always happy. He was always happy.
Yeah.
So you said he just was in Iraq fairly the last couple of years, maybe.
It had to be 2 years ago, I think.
Okay.
He's done. He's an ex-Marine for about 2 years now.
And he was just engaged.
Just got married, from what I heard. So yeah, like I said, didn't know him that well, but it's very recent that he got married.
So have you spoken? I know you haven't spoken with your son yet, but have you spoken with anyone who's, I guess, directly connected to Ryan or?
Well, our oldest son, Jess, has been talking to Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's another best friend of Ryan Dunn, and he's now with Angie, Ryan Dunn's fiance. Okay. And they're just sitting together, you know, trying to get over it.
Nobody's doing too well.
Nobody's doing well right now. Just happened.